Out of that, the spine grows upwards. And then as we develop, we also develop consciously. And there's different energy vortices in the spine, 5 of them. And there's also 2 other in the skull itself. So depending upon how consciously developed we are, these different vortices are going to be open, active, and hopefully functional and balanced. Let's take a few more breaths here. Let's do this for about 25 more seconds. Just feel this safety here. So this is really about trust. There's 3 crises when we are young. When we're between the ages of 0 and 1, the first crisis is being able to trust our environment, and that includes our parents. Our second one is autonomy and being able to pull away from our parents and then often come back. And go, oh, I'm going away, I'm at the grocery store, and now I'm coming back. And the third one is to start to trust our own creativity. And this is also from people outside of us appreciating what we do. So we feel the safety. Now let's open our eyes and look at the orbit around us of our environment. And look for things that make you feel that you can trust, that you feel safe. So look with fresh eyes. Okay, let's all take a deep breath here. Alright, so there's archetypes in chakras. And the first chakra is about the mother or the victim. Right, so if we're in the mother, that's where we want to be. That's when we feel nurtured and we feel okay. We're not in survival mode. We're not in a state of fear or panic. Kind of like the opposite of the mother would be like post-traumatic stress disorder, when some kind of major stress happens to somebody, and that's an actual root chakra issue. And all of a sudden they're like, oh, I'm in terror. I'm in a great state of fear. Or I don't feel nurtured. I don't feel grounded. I don't feel I can take care of myself. So another way to say that is the victim. So the archetypes of the root chakra are the mother or the victim. And usually if we're a victim, it's because we believe something happened to us. And we don't have a choice anymore. Like it's out of our hands. We can't be responsible for ourselves because something happened to us. Or somebody did this dastardly deed to me, and so now I'm a victim. And that's the lowest level of energy. So the way to start getting out of that and mothering ourselves and nurturing ourselves is to start to accept ourselves fully, totally who we are, for who we are, and who we're not. So whenever you're getting like super stressed out or you're feeling like you're ungrounded, first thing you can do is go do some gardening. Or start doing get your hands dirty. Start messing around with things, you know? Get yourself occupied with something. Right? So we're going to jump into a set right away. And this is going to get us into contact with our foundation, with the chakras. Right? Because you can look at it like this with the chakras. It's like there's the 7 chakras, and then there's the 8th chakra, which is all of the chakras together, plus our whole energetic field. There's something called the etheric field, something called the universal field. There's mental fields, there's emotional fields. But to make it very simple, things happen on the etheric before they happen on the physical. Right? There's like a blueprint, a pattern, an etheric field, and then it will materialize through molecules in the physical, according to what our issues are and how connected or not connected we are with these energy vortices. Right, so an example I can give you is like the stomach lining of the stomach, it rejuvenates itself every 7 days. So if somebody has a chronic stomach issue, then it means it's happening on the etheric level. And that's kind of proof right there. Right? So this first thing we're going to do, since we've already kind of come to the womb, so to speak, we're kind of aware of how there's a blueprint, is we're going to work with our etheric field a little bit, our energetic field. Because really also this is about life force. This is about our life. Because we're connected to the earth, and it's first, the earth energy is also a feminine energy. It's the Kundalini, the soul nerve, is feminine energy from the earth, and it comes up through our root chakra. Alright? So, and pranic life force is through the air that we breathe. It's the subatomic energy in the breath that we breathe. So let's get the body really vitalized by doing what's called lion paws. Have you done Kundalini before?
I haven't.
You haven't? Cool. Alright. Have you done Kundalini yoga before? Okay, good. Awesome. Well, we're going to do something that's very powerful. One of the most powerful things that, when I started doing Kundalini yoga, I was smoking like almost a pack a day at that time. So that was like, 8, 9 years ago. And it was just a phase I was going through, I guess. But I was addicted, pretty heavy. I started doing Kundalini yoga. We do a lot of pranayama, a lot of breath work. And I totally cleansed my whole system. I cleansed my blood. I got all the toxins out. I haven't had one puff of cigarette, I swear, in 8, 9, 10 years. Whatever it is. I have no desire. But when the toxins are inside you, it wants more of itself. Right? It's in the tissue. It's in the muscles. It's in our brain. It's in the cells. Right? So this next one is going to really clear out the body. And there's something that I was going to say to you guys that we're going to be doing later on in class too. It's called breath of fire. Have you ever done that? Because they do that in Hatha as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So breath of fire is a rapid breath. And you can do it 2 ways. You can do it through the nose. The way I usually explain it, think of a dog when it's panting. Notice that when I exhale, my diaphragm goes in. And then you can just close your mouth and do it that way. So you can go either way, with the tongue out, through the mouth, or through the nose. Okay, so it's up to you guys. That's not exactly what we're going to do with this one, but it's pretty darn close. It's called lion paws. So we're going to energize the hands, just like they're lion paws, right? And we're going to inhale, and then we're going to exhale strongly as we come forward. Good, powerful breath. Close the eyes down, third eye center, stimulating the pituitary. Powerful breaths. Focus on the exhale in particular. Good. Good. 20 seconds. A little bit more. And inhale fully. Tighten those hands. Inhale a little more. Hold. Focus at the third eye center. The 6th chakra, the seat of our psychic abilities, our intuition. And release. Alright, legs out to the side. And so for this next one, you're going to feel the sit bones connected to the floor. And go ahead and watch this, tap the backs of your legs out a little bit. Move the feet side to side. Roll the ankles a few times. Point and flex. Good. So now tall spine here. Hands are above the head. We're going to bring the palms of the hands together. If that doesn't work, you can just bring our index fingers with our thumbs on either side. That'll help you to hold it up a little more. And this is going to be the inhale. Now we're going to turn to the left and exhale forward. Inhale up, go to the other side, exhale down. So we're working with our life nerve. If we're tight here in the hamstrings, the life nerve, then we might find some areas in our life that we're tight. Full breaths. And engage your navel center to assist you and protect your lower back. Now every other time we're going to go down in the center. So we're going to go to the left, and then to the center, and then to the right, and to the center, and so forth. And inhale up, chin is in, chest is lifted, pull in the arms up, hugging the elbows to the ears as we inhale to the left, and exhale down and hold. Go ahead and just let go of your hands and grab onto your ankles here and breathe. Three more breaths. And inhale up. And let's go to the other leg. Exhale down. So make a slight sound with your breath, the Ujjayi breath. Connection to the primal pulse. Breathing in and out of the earth. Inhale up. And exhale down on front. Breathe into the back. Feel the rib cage expanding on the inhale and your spine lengthening on the exhale. And bring the feet together as we come up. Inhale and exhale forward. And let's slowly roll ourselves up. Okay, so let's see, Joan, you've done Salt Kriya before, haven't you? Yeah. Have you done Salt Kriya before? Have you? You've done Salt Kriya,